On FM,
online,
on your mobile,
and on digital radio.
We have no mediocres.
No mediocres.
Only the best. And that's another 8 and 9.
Real talk.
Real talk, no be fight, brother.
Every Sunday, where we leave no stone unturned.
Everybody get the fault for inside matter.
By 9 to 10 p.m. with Jeffery, a program whereby we get to discuss burning issues. You have issues that's bothering you. Bring it on. Real talk on Invicta 98.9 FM.
We dey form gentleman when we dey with you, but you go still go home, beat your wife to soup.
People just do like say they get super power. People just do like say they know they're weak.
Have you got problems giving you sleepless nights? Wait. Is it in your business, family, health, relationships, or even career path? Let's meet with Jeffery Ngbedu on Real Talk every Sunday from 9 to 10 p.m.
President Victor 98.9 FM, Kaduna, Nigeria. Good evening and welcome to the program Real Talk on Invicta. My name is Jeffery Ngbedu Adikwu, and Real Talk, it's a program whereby we get to interact with one another, get to talk with one another, get to share issues with one another, and get to open up to one another. And here is a circle of family whereby we stay together, we live together, and we listen to one another. It is a program whereby we get to open up and share issues bothering us, problems that we're facing, decisions that we want to take but don't know how to go about it, and very difficult situations, we find ourselves in, and those unanswered questions that's been ringing in our mind for a very long time. Last week I talked extensively on signs, to avoid while courting, thinking that probably if you get married, those things will change. Today I'll just be talking on a general term, and that is trying to know the person that you are together with, trying to, define what you have with that particular person, not to take anyone for granted. There are lots of people out there who will just, knowingly hurt your feelings, and then they will tell themselves that, after all, I'll say sorry and they'll come back to me. You are in a relationship and all you keep doing and thinking and wanting to do is just to satisfy the other person. When you talk about relationship, two things are involved, and that is you are either in love with that person, the person is in love with you, or maybe both of you are in love with each other. Because you might find yourself in a situation whereby you feel like you are the only one who is doing the loving in this relationship. You lie down every night asking yourself if you are, taking the right path or not. And I always tell you that if you are together with the right person, you don't need anyone to ask you questions. You might be in a relationship and you are the only one who is dating that person. The person might not even know if you guys are dating. I'm in love with you. Does that mean that person loves you back? That's the question you should know. See, when you miss each other every second that passes by, you spent years, 3 years, 4 years together with this particular person, and every single second, you always die to be with this person. You always want to be with this person. No regrets at all. It's not like you don't have your own arguments. You get, to solve every issues you have in. You get to resolve it. You guys are together. You love every moment you spent together. You love every single things you share together. and it means a whole lot to you. You're not afraid to take this person anywhere. You're not ashamed to work with this person anywhere. You are proud to be close to this person, and that person is doing the same thing. How do you know if a man seriously, wants the best for you? A man who will always call you when he's horny is not that man. A man who will always call you when he wants to go and club, he's not that man. A man who will always call you for hangouts, but no, reasonable discussions has ever come up, is not that person. A man who wouldn't mind spending so much for you when you guys go out to eat, hang out, and all of that, but doesn't care about your well-being is not that person. A person who doesn't ask you your plans in life. What do you, intend to achieve in the nearest future? What plans do you have to build yourself? Are you planning on, continuing from where you stop, education-wise? Such kind of question doesn't come up. The only thing they ask is, when will you be free to hang out this night? Sorry, I was busy, I couldn't call you. A friend of mine is having a birthday pool party, let's go. It's okay to hang out with someone. It's alright to hang out with someone. It's alright to go out, chill, drink, eat whatever you want to eat. But to what end? Does it just end there? Or there is a continuation from there? If you want a serious relationship, define it. You know what you want. State it clearly. All this while you've been together with this person, what have you achieved? What has it done for you? Has it changed your life in one way or the other? What benefit is there for you? Has he ever one day said, I would love you to meet my parents? I want you to see my sisters. Have you ever called my mom? Call her and at least just say hello to her. It doesn't kill. A man who pressures you to get close to the family members is somebody who wants to take you serious. And as a woman, it is so very unfortunate that some ladies, in quotes, some ladies, all they care about it, somebody who, who can spend when they go out. Forgetting that, of course, that money they are spending, they can use it for something nice for themselves. But that person never gives money. He only spends when he wants to buy drinks, buy fish, cow leg, cow tail, issue, and the rest of it. Now, what do you do about it? If you have a man who always calls you and sits you down and ask you the question, are you thinking of any business? Do you have any handwork? What ideas do you have? If you have so amount of money, tell me, what can you start? When you get someone who asks you such kind of questions, this person means a lot to you, that this person, you mean a lot to this person, and the person wants the best for you. But the truth is, some girls, they don't care. Let's go out and today is what we have, tomorrow will speak for itself. That's just some slogans for some ladies. If you have someone who loves you and you love that person dearly, it's even much more fun to hang out with those persons. Go out, it's okay to groove, it's okay to chill, wine and dine, with that person. This is the person I love and this person loves me too. When you talk about somebody who truly wants you, it's not all about wanting to know who just called you. Who are you chatting with? Why did you have lock on your phone? Why are you going about with your phone? Let me see your phone. Let me see your call list, dial list, and the rest of it. being overprotective, being too jealous over someone is not the way to show somebody that you love them. It will even be shocking to know that those people who always claim to, want to know who this person is calling, I'm jealous and all of it, they are the ones who are even guilty of what they are accusing you of. If you get somebody who always wants to know who you just received their call, who you just called, where have you been, where are you today, oh yeah, video call me, let me know your destination. Those ones are even suspects. When you love someone, all those things are not necessary. Everything has its own time. You've dated a girl for 5 years, 6 years, you're still being very overprotective. You've dated her 6, 7 years, you've not gotten married to her, you've not popped the big questions, and then you're asking, who did you just call? What do you want from that lady in the first place? And as a lady, they've dated you for 6, 7, 8 years. You all need to just go to that house, lie down with this man, spend weeks with him while you've not even yet married. Now let me give this instance. If you want to buy a handset, and they give you this handset, like, okay, the handset is a nice handset, you will enjoy, you will love it, just use it for like 2 months. When you use this handset for 2 months and you enjoy it, come and pay the money. Trust me, that person will return that handset and will not pay that money, because he had seen everything about that handset. There's nothing new again. Applies to the ladies. When you make yourself too available for a man who's been promising heaven and earth but not working towards achieving it, then you need to rethink. You need to think again. Don't just stress yourself, killing yourself over a particular person who doesn't, have a future, not just for himself, but for you too. How long will you want to waste your time? Now, one thing that the ladies fail to understand, even if they know it, is that their biological time, their biological clock is ticking. They are not like the men. They are not like the men. I think it's high time ladies need to wisen up and stop worshipping a particular person for years when the person is not doing anything. If the person is not being serious about you, then stop hanging on for years, 6, 7 years. If it's a baby, that baby will be running up and down by now, and even in primary schools and all of it. And then when you hang on someone too much, you realize that the right person who was supposed to locate you, that person who is supposed to locate you, will think as if will see you like somebody who's been taken already. Everybody in this area knows you too. They know you. They've been knowing you for a long time. You keep hanging on to this particular person, and then your younger ones are already married. Your friends are already married. And if it is not this person, I will not marry any other person. My dear, wake up from your slumber. Don't let any man waste your time. And that's the reason why most ladies actually, because from observation, I realized that, let me just say 60-70% of ladies don't really marry who they love. They marry who is ready to settle down. Don't let true love pass you by because you feel like if it is not this man, I can't marry another person. Don't waste your time because your biological clock is ticking. It's ticking. All right, let me just throw open phone lines and see if you have one or two things to contribute, or probably you have a question to ask. The numbers to call is 081 40,000 989, 081 40,000 989, 070 87800 989 070 989 or 081 40,000 989 081 40,000 989 or 070 989. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Your name and where you calling from?
My name is Fred. I'm calling from Calcutta.
All right, let's hear you, Fred.
Yeah, your program is very nice and
Thank you.
and I want to ask a question. With regards to what you were saying, what if you have been doing all these things to a lady, she's not ready to settle down? What do you do about such lady?
If you want to get married to a lady and she's not ready to settle down, what do you do about her?
Yes.
The something is, it depends on you, yourself, how serious you are about settling down now. And then what is her reason why she is not ready to settle down? Now, you need to know why she's not ready to settle down. And then from her own reasons, you either wait or you move on. You understand? I cannot tell you what to do right now if you are together with a lady who is not ready to settle down, because I don't know her reasons for not wanting to settle down at the moment. Now, her reasons will either tell you to wait or to move on.
But despite the fact that you guys have been together, in good terms, but ugly and bad, you see in her that this is a wife, but what you are saying is not what you are praying for. So what do you do about that?
I don't understand what you're saying. Like, you've been together for a while, you've seen that she's a wife material, somebody you could actually get married to.
Yeah.
But what?
But what you are seeing is not what you are expecting.
What you want is not what you expect. What you want is not what you're getting from her.
Yeah.
I really don't like. What do you want and what are you getting from her?
Being a wife or a beauty woman is a special appearance. You understand?
See, as a man, you know what you want from a woman. And then when you want a wife, it is far from just the facial expression. It's far from just the physical looks. You understand? There are lots of people who, in the name of my girlfriend is too beautiful, I can't allow another man marry her, and now they are in trouble in their marriage. Look beyond beauty. A woman who will give you rest of mind is that woman. So if you are together with somebody who is not ready to settle down, their reasons is simple. It's either you wait or you move on. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, your name and where you calling from?
This is Nahimna calling all the way from Maraban.
All right, please let's say.
Wish you this one, sir.
Oh, thank you.
My own issue, I have not married, but the reality is that when I am in courtship with a lady, definitely when we discuss about marriage, she was turning me up and down. After all, we broke up, and now I am married. We met on the road, and she done something funny. And at all, I just burst onto laugh. Because when she see me, she hissed at me. And if she met my wife in the road, she cannot even talk to her. In a situation like this, how will I treat it?
You met a woman on the road and she hissed?
Yeah, she hissed at me. It is my ex.
Okay, your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
Because we discussed the issue of marriage with her, she was turning me off.
Okay, now and then you got married to another person.
Yes, I got married to another person, and we were together with my wife.
And then
by the way we met her, she hissed at us.
So why is that supposed to be a problem to you?
So, in a situation like that, and she do not greet. Even though I see her and I greeted her, she don't want to answer.
There's no
But
trouble.
in a situation like this, how will one handle it?
You just let it go now. You don't have any grudges with her. She's the one who's keeping grudges. You understand? You greeted her, she didn't answer, and she hissed at you. So, of course, you don't have any problem. Move ahead with your life. You have a life to live now. That shouldn't even bother you at all. Unless if you are still nurturing some feelings about your ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, still.
I just called to hear more views and for people that are passing first kind of problem. Let them know what it is.
Okay.
But to me, I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem with that.
All right, thank you. There's something is you don't have an issue at all. If that is a problem, then that is no problem. For the fact that you are not together with somebody doesn't mean you guys become enemies. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, your name and where are you calling from?
Kiro, calling from Trikania.
All right, let's hear you in Kiro.
Hello?
I can hear you, go ahead.
I'm married, but my husband is gay. So right now, for 2 years now, but somebody is coming. The person is caring, is nice to me. So, but I don't know what to do. I have 2 children, 1 boy, 1 girl. And he's the only son. My husband is the only son, but it's late now. Should I give another person chance to come into my life? Or I should just wait? I'm confused.
Okay, you have 3 children, and for your late husband? 2. For your late husband. Okay, I am sorry to hear that. Okay, and for how long has it been gone?
2 years now.
Okay, and then somebody wants to come into the picture. Okay, she has the line's gone, but I feel I had really wanted to ask how old you are, but my advice for you is, of course, you can move ahead with your life. All right, if it's what makes you happy, and if it's what makes the children happy, but if you have grown-up children, you could actually talk to them about it to let them know, how far and your plans and all of that. And the person that you want to give this chance to, you should be sure if he's really ready to take your children as his own, so that there won't be any other issues. And I feel the reason why women want to give other people the chance when they lost their husband is because of someone who will really take care of them and their children, which is, of course, it's a good thing. 2 years, I feel, I don't know, to me though, I feel it's quite still fresh. Maybe you can just think about this and put everything to God in prayer. I think you should just pray seriously about this thing, and dedicate your time to prayers for this purpose, and maybe God will direct your path. All right, but what's most important is be sure that this person is somebody who will take care of you and your children and take them as their own, and be sure that he is the right person and you are not making a mistake. And I really don't advise you to rush into all of this. That's just for the size of the program this evening. I want to thank everyone for being part of the program this evening, and we're having a program ahead, and I won't be able to make it an hour today, but just in case you have an issue you would love to discuss with me outside the radio show, and if it's something I can bring on air, fine, talk about it. You can always call me anytime and send me an SMS or probably chat me up. I'm always online. 07019 999797, 07019999797 is the number you could always get to reach me if you have something you want to share with me. 07019999797. Thank you very much for being part of the program, and let love lead. My name is Jeffery Adikwu.